to On the Workbench. Today we're going to be looking at the Milwaukee 2014 version of their M12 heated jacket. This is the red version in size extra large, and this is the kit that was received recently. So as we open the box, on one end, and let's take a look and see what's in the box. As we open up the kit, we've got, looks like a battery and a charger. We've got the power adapter. And we have the jacket and some instruction manuals. So the first set of manuals here is about the charger and the battery. We've got another tag here about the M12 and M18 system. That depicts all the tools, at least it looks like it'll depict at least many of the tools that are available in the, on either the 12 volt or the 18 volt platform, because you can buy the right adapter and use this with the 18 volt platform if you're so choosing, but there are no kits available with it that come with a charger and a battery. And so then first thing here is we've got the power adapter. Power adapter here, if you open this up, has a fuel gauge here on the side from positive to negative, showing how much charge is left. There's also a USB port here on the side that you can plug a phone charger into to charge your phone, and then run that through your jacket. And then of course your battery is going to pop in right there, and then the jacket will charge right here. There's also an activation switch here to go activate the USB port on the back. There's a little battery button there. So now if we look at what's in the other box, this is presumably the battery and the charger. As we open this up, first thing we have is the battery. Battery comes in a Ziploc bag. And let's open this up. And this comes with one of the 12 volt lithium ion batteries. So if you plug this into our power pack, or our power adapter here, it snaps in place just like that. Come back here, and out of the box here, this is showing 2 out of 4 lights that are on. Hit the button again there, you can see that it shows the 2. So it's only about half charged. It'll need a good solid charging here to get started here. So let's go back in the box. And in the box, the next item that comes out, and should be the last item, and it is our 12 volt charger. Now this is just the dedicated 12 volt only charger. Milwaukee also makes a charger that charges both 18 and 12 volt batteries, but since this only comes with a 12 volt battery, this is just a dedicated 12 volt charger only. Charges one battery. It's got a couple of sensors on here with the LEDs to indicate that it's charging, if it's full, if there's a temperature issue or an issue with the battery, based on the blinking lights here, as most common chargers do, and just a little cap on the plugs. So we can pull that off, pull the battery out, and the battery has these grooved pins on either side that line up with the slots in the charger, so it only goes in here one way. And then you push it in place. Of course you got to plug it in, this isn't plugged in, to be able to charge up your battery and use that with your jacket. So let's put that aside here and look at the jacket. Now when we look at the jacket and what comes in, this comes in a nice bag. This looks like it has some of the air sucked out of it. One of the odd things with this jacket is there's not many places that actually carry these in stock. You frequently have to order these online and just guess the size. I've given 2 of these as gifts, and this is a gift for myself. And so as I open up the jacket here and spread it out, the 2014 version, you can tell, has a little bit of gray on the side, so it's got a little bit of an accent color. We also have an operator instruction guide that comes in a Ziploc bag. And as we open up the jacket, put the battery off to the side. This is the back side here with the Milwaukee logo at the top. And then on the user's left side, there's a special pouch here. It says where the battery would go. If we open this up and around, there's going to be a wire that comes out here that looks like this. And this connector here connects to the battery pack like that to be able to give the connection for the power. So if we've got the battery in here, we've got this plugged in, we can power that on. Then that stores right away in this nice little pouch here on the user's left side. I should note there's an extra expansion zipper here if you've got the larger capacity 12 volt batteries to be able to make room for that. So there will be a bulge on your left side of your jacket. If you're wearing this here trying to keep warm, that's probably not a huge deal. But if you are going to end up going through airport security or some other secure location, just pay attention with the wiring in here. It may trip an extra alarm or a sensor. So make sure you take it off and declare it. So as we look to the front of the jacket here, we've got a couple buttons here. We've got our M12 button. If we push this down here, first setting here is high and red. Push it again, white, medium heat. Push it again, blue for low heat. And then to power it off, just hold it down for about 3 seconds, and it should go off. We also have independent heating for our pockets with the little hand icon here. High, medium, low. Hold it down for a few seconds, and that powers off. And just to show you here, we can combine the settings here, so we could have high heat with a low hand heat, or various combinations. Obviously, the higher the heats are on both of those, the less battery life or runtime you're going to get out of your jacket. So then on here, we also have a little guide that's on the front zipper here that shows exactly how this works. And you can clearly see how they show the iPhone here connected up through the battery pouch. And it claims to get about 6 hours of runtime based on the battery. And one of the big features for this year is this is now machine washable and dryer safe, which is one of the exciting things for 2014. Now as we unzip this jacket, right up here on the front we do have, some people call this a mat pocket, that you can just slide in stuff here on the side. And as we roll this over, there's another couple small pockets or little linings here on the inside here, a little bit of reflective stripping. And then we got another little small pocket here on the inside lower left side. So you can hide something in there, or place a phone in there. If we go back around, we've got the Milwaukee logo all the way around it, and the piping around. And then on the right side, there's a large mesh pocket here. You could probably easily fit a soda can or two, or a phone, maybe even an iPad mini. I don't own an iPad mini, but it looks like it'd be about the size of some of the smaller Android tablets. So one note, when you're buying these jackets here, since this is now the third one of these that I've bought, I've given the other two away as gifts. But you do want these actually to have a slightly snug fit, so that heat come radiating from this here is up against your body. You don't want this to be a very loose fit, so it is supposed to be rather snug around you. There's also no hood that would go over your head. That's been one complaint that I've gotten from a relative that I gave one of these jackets to a year ago, was that there was no hood for winter weather conditions for being outside, and so then they have to wear a hood to be able to keep the rest of their head warm, or wear a hat. Seems like it'd be easy if you just had a collar here that you could roll up and have a hood tucked under it. My reflective safety jacket that I own has a little hood tucked up underneath this here, so then when it's not open you have a nice padded collar. This doesn't, but I think this red's a nice sporty look that I'd be proud to wear out in a variety of circumstances, and most people would probably have no idea the hidden secret inside here of the extra heat and warmth. You can get these through various Milwaukee dealers, Home Depot, HomeDepot.com. Very few Home Depot stores actually carry these in stock. And sometimes they're seasonal and not available in the summers. And it seems like each year Milwaukee has tweaked their jackets just a little bit from the previous year's jackets. And so I have no idea what's in the store for 2015, but this is the 2014 version of the jacket. But the batteries have remained the same and compatible forwards and backwards with all their 12-volt line. If you have an 18-volt system, you can just simply replace the battery adapter. You have to pay for an extra accessory, which you almost have to order online. So then you'd plug your 18-volt battery in, and that also has the USB cable on the side. And if you think about running a phone cable through it here, there's a little port here. You can slide, there's a little headphone icon on here to where this wire runs through. You can then run or fish a little a dedicated line, and I would advise you to get an extra cord so you're not doing this all the time, to then plug into the USB, and then that would then snake up and around the inside of the jacket. And there's another little slot right here. It's a little hard to see, where you can then pull that wire out. So it might be easier actually coming from the inside and drop that down, and then you could run it up these reflective little strips here to get up around if you could use it as headphones, or if you're just going to charge your device, you could just leave it here, or you could then just run this over if you're going to store your device in your pocket here. You got a variety of options for what you might want to do with that. So I hope you found this useful, and if you're in the market for a 12-volt heated jacket or an 18-volt jacket, I would strongly recommend the Milwaukee jacket. Everyone I've given these to as gifts has loved them, and one of the gifts I gave, the reason I gave a second one is because his wife kept stealing the jacket from him in the first place. So I got him his wife a jacket this year for Christmas, and she really loved it, and I think I'm going to love mine too. So I hope you enjoyed this, and have a great day. Bye.